Hey loves, welcome to my channel. My name is Wynne G, and if you're new here and if you're returning, then hey girl, how you doing? I'm not gonna lie, this might be my new favorite wig. Alright, so let's get into the tea. Today's video is sponsored by ISEE Hair. They sent me over this kinky curly half wig in 18 inches. I really wanted to go for something that looked really natural, like it could be my hair. If I told y'all how many times I've gotten stopped by somebody to ask me about my hair, it's kind of ridiculous. The girls are gagged, okay? And she's giving 2.0. She's giving upgraded vibes, okay? First of all, she has combs on the inside as well as an elastic band and a drawstring. Not to mention she has this kind of like, I keep calling her she, not this my homegirl. The wig has a seamless edge across the front, so it kind of gives a flip over wig vibe. The styling options with this are literally endless. I'll show you guys a couple of ways that I style her towards the end of the video, but we'll get into that later. My favorite thing about half wigs, especially with the edges out, is that one, the blending is impeccable. No lace in the world is gonna look just like your hair. The technology is just not there, girl. So having a little bit of leave out along the edges is perfect, and I find that it's a lot more easy to blend than a V part, and it's a lot less tension on my hair. I don't have to worry about as many like clips and stuff around my part. It's a very easy wig to just pop on and pop off. I don't have to sleep in it, so it's extremely comfortable, even though when I'm wearing it, baby, she is on there. She's nice and snug, and I feel really secure. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. Y'all know I've been in my quick weave era lately, but I'm just tired of having to wash my hair every time I want to change it. So this has been nice. Now the hair features a 3D dome cap for a nice snug fit, and the curls on this hair are gorgeous. It's a kind of looser kinky curly texture, kind of like a 3C vibe, but I really like that because the edges of my hair are a bit looser than the middle of my hair. Girl, y'all know I can't put the flat irons down, so your girl got a little heat damage. All right, now right now I got my straight backs in, honey. The front of my hair it's interesting. All right, I had this twist in my hair for like a couple of days and she nice and soggy, but ignore that, okay? We're taking this one step at a time. My little straight backs are fresh though, okay? Getting to it. Now, when I'm installing a half wig, I like to use these netted caps. Instead of the traditional wig caps, my hair can breathe a lot better. It's easier for me to oil my scalp, but it still keeps my hair nice and neat under my wigs, which I really like. I'll link these down below if you guys want to pick them up. I definitely suggest you investing in them if you're a half wig girl. Now, this wig install is super simple. I've already tightened the elastic band and the drawstring, so I was just able to pop her on and put the combs into place. Now, because I want a flip over style, I'm kind of twisting her a little bit to the side, so my comb is a little off center. You can install her however you want, girl. Your wig, your rules, but I'm definitely going for a side part, so I give her a little twist, honey, okay? I give her a little Effie spin, if you will. Now, to add even more shape, I'm going in with my scissors and grabbing little sections of hair and sliding my scissors down the section to give it a little bit of a layering. I want the hair to be nice and big and round and luscious, and I want it to look like my natural hair if I had never seen a flat iron in my life, okay? I want it to look like my natural hair if I did not get a perm when I was 5, okay? You know the girls love blaming their 30-year-old hair issues on their mama when they was 5, so you know. Anyway, so I went ahead and gave her a nice little pre-cut. We're still gonna shape her a little bit more later, so don't feel like you have to cut everything now. You have more time, but I like to give her a little shape before we get into the actual styling. So now we can get into the blending, and the first thing I want to do is kind of wet my natural hair down. My hair needs so much water to curl up, it's ridiculous. So I want to go ahead and start to get her moist now, honey. You gotta coax her into acting right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and section out the back section of this wig, and I'm going to define the curls one section at a time. I'm wetting it down, getting her nice and drenched, using my continuous spray water bottle. I need to get a new one because this one is like a little hard to pull, honey. She be hurting my fingers. So leave me some suggestions, honey. Leave a link down below or something. Help your girl out. But I'm following that up with a little bit of the olive oil curl defining mousse just to give everything a little bit more definition. I want my curls to really pop. And then I'm working my way up to the middle section. I don't do super small sections. You don't really have to. The hair is nice, big, and full, but it's not overly thick to where it's hard to style or it's gonna be like high maintenance. So I was able to style it in about 3 to 4 sections, and I'm making sure to brush my natural hair in the front into the extensions in the back to kind of blend everything together. And then I'm topping that off with a ton of mousse, honey. I moussed her down. I'm trying to let my soul glow, okay? I'm trying to give a pimp named Slick back, okay? I'm not playing no games. And to lock it all in, I'm going in with a little satin scarf on my edges and tying her down until she is dry. I'm talking an hour or 2. Do not touch her, okay? And if you have to, if you're in a rush, hit her with a blow dryer. But this is what she looks like, nice and dry. And now, while I still have my scarf on, I'm going in and trimming it up a little bit more. I'm gonna keep cutting this hair until I have it perfect. I honestly typically keep kind of, chipping away at it for the first couple of weeks that I wear it, and then after that, she's always perfect, okay? It takes time. Do not try to chop her up the first day. You're gonna end up with the bob and be mad. Now, once I take my scarf off, my edges are laid going back, but I need a little baby hair, so I'm going in with the olive oil edge control, and I'm just giving her a couple of little swoops in the front and a little sideburn curl, okay? For the girls. And I will never understand why I have to make that face. It drives me crazy every time I watch one of my videos. But this is she. The hair is gorgeous. The blending is immaculate. Like, look at that hairline. The seamless hairline on this wig is amazing. Purchase it for that reason alone, okay? Seriously. Now, if you wanted to, you can kind of wear it like a full wig with a little bang. You might have to cut it a little bit more, but that would be super cute. It's giving like one-on-one early 2000s natural girly pop, and I'm here for it. And for some reason, it makes me feel like I'm Khalees, but that's neither here nor there. Now, the half up, half down also eats. I did put a lot of layers in my hair, so if you want to wear it half up, half down, maybe don't do that. But look how seamless it is. Like, it blends perfectly with my natural hair. I am obsessed. Get into the curls. And if you want it super duper big, take a pick and pick it out and make it really, really big. That's what I did. And it kind of helped me get that afro look I was going for. Like, when I say big hair, I mean big hair. I want to have to duck and swerve to get in my car, okay? If my hair is not a safety hazard, I have not done my job. But in all seriousness, this hair is beautiful. It really does make me wish that I treated my natural hair better and I could stop silk pressing it, because these curls are beautiful and I look pretty in them. I feel like a princess. I really want to try to braid my hair in the front and then wear this wig in the back for like a kind of tribal braid look. With the seamless hairline, I know that would eat. Now, to blend my hair, I twisted it up in the front at night and I can sleep in the wig, or I can just twist my natural hair by itself and take the wig off at night, which helps me have to style the hair a lot less, but who doesn't want to sleep and feel cute? So, to each his own. The cap is super comfortable, so you can sleep in it, but you definitely don't have to. Now, I wore her for quite some time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm wearing her right now, and that is quite unusual for me, so that's how I know that I love her. My sister's in town and she's been running around doing some errands with me, helping me in the garden. It's been really, really nice, and I've been wearing this wig faithfully. So run, don't walk, and go get her. Like, this is one of them ones. I hope that you guys really enjoyed today's video. I will see you in my next one. I love you. Bye, babes.